see some Warcraft here. And look what's going on. It's Moon playing, and this is why we love to see him. What the hell is this base?
Yeah.
He's building his base next to the Merc camp. It's a neutral hero build, of course. So now the guessing game begins. Which hero is it gonna be? If he was playing against human, I would totally say it's gonna be Beastmaster.
Yeah.
Against undead, it may very well still be Beastmaster, but it could be something else.
Yeah, the easy answer is certainly Beastmaster, so I think that's out of the guessing game.
Alright, you know what I want to say? I want to say Alchemist, like seriously. Like Sonic
okay.
style, old school Alchemist, Acid Bomb, and Boots, and Chemical Rage, right-click build.
Yeah, Acid Bomb is really good in the early game against the ghouls, and later on it's not bad as well, since it can be dispelled, as everyone knows, of course.
A player's forces
It's
are
a
under attack.
Beastmaster, though. I wanted to say Firelord, because, you know, Soul Burn is really good.
Oh yeah.
And we have the Black Quill Beast again. See that? And yeah, with 3 archers, and the Quill Beast, and the Engine of War, this mercenary camp should be an easy one to take.
Yeah, absolutely. For me, it's the regular Quill Beast, by the way.
Yeah, you and your colors, man.
Yeah, Blizzard, like the new patch and the colors, there's some weird stuff going on still. So, big item to drop. It could be quite the helpful and impactful one already.
Flute of
And it's
Accuracy.
Flute. Oh my god, yeah, that's the thing. Like, everything for him is ranged. He has summons who are ranged. His army is ranged. The mercs are ranged. The only thing that's not ranged is the Beastmaster. And he's probably gonna go into Dryad / Huntresses or something of the sort later, so yeah, this item is the dream.
DK gets level 2. Sends out some scouts. What does he get here? Wen of Illusion for even more scouting. That's nice. I don't think he's seen the base, so with this base build, I mean, what's the ups and downs of this? I mean, the tree is not protected at all.
Nope. Not in the slightest. Also, setting up tier 2 buildings and have them protected behind a Moonwell wall is pretty much impossible in the main. You can, I guess, make him next to the Moonwells. The thing that it screams out mostly to me is expansion play. Because when you set up the expo, you're gonna have Moonwells pretty close by. And I was expecting a late tech and an early expo, something that Moon has been a fan of for a long time in not only this matchup, but also against human. But he's changing it up here. He is actually teching fast and still no expo on its way. The skeleton here scouting the next building coming up I thought was gonna be a tree, and I think that's exactly what TBC is looking for, but it's a shop instead. So Moon is taking his time with his expo. He's hitting level 3 here right now with the Beastmaster, which is nice. But the Beastmaster does rely on an expansion later on. It's not like against destroyers he can hold his own on one base. So at one point, this Tree of Life will have to be created somewhere.
Yeah, I agree. A nice little touch by TBC to wake up the creep, so Bloodlust has already been used, so if Moon wants to creep this now, it's a little harder than usual. On the other side, he's creeping, getting very close to level 3. If he gets the summons, he is level 3 and found the Scroll of the Beast, which can be decent, but yeah, gonna be hard. It's a graveyard late for the tier 2. Tier 2 has been reached already. No aggression at all by TBC just yet.
And I think he is wise to not put too many eggs into that basket, because this is a power creeping Beastmaster who is an early game hero with Merc camp support, so he has the Mercs and the Quill Beasts and a good number of archers. So the likelihood of ghouls doing too well when they become aggressive, I think, is rather low. The DK hits level 3 here, which is decent, I guess, but I certainly would give the upper hand in a straight-up battle right now to Moon, which is why I am certainly expecting an expansion with how strong he is right now, but he's still not making it. In the main, tier 2 is finished, we have the double lores coming, with still no expansion in sight, but now he's crept up the gold mine, so now it might be time, and there's a Wisp, and here we finally go with the Expo.
And a town portal. There we go. And a town portal, because TBC is storming the base. Very defensive. He wants to go for the lores, of course, but is there enough damage? The ghouls are melting against this mass range army. Has to use the first coil. Of course, there's plenty of coils in the absence of mana burn here. And so, with the town portal, he must know that there's an expansion. TBC's play here, canceling the expo, forcing a town portal, but doesn't get the tier 2.
He's got aura level 2, by the way. That's why he's so fast. And he gets the cancel, but now he will have to leave. Still, of course, 4 ghouls, no match for this all-ranged army. And now level 4 for the Beastie, and that is the Thunderhawk, even better against the ghouls. So they have to run, but fortunately they can run pretty fast with that level 2 aura.
Yeah, but the Hawk can fly over the trees, maybe cut some corners here and there to catch up. And that's constant damage and scouting on the ground army. This ghoul's so dead. More experience getting... making his way up to level 5. DK is in though. Can he coil? Yes, he can, I guess. Yes, he did get it. That was a big pickup here. Denying the level, or the progress to level 5.
The expo is still, I mean, it was late in the first place and it got delayed even further. So, a tier 3 timing certainly could hit before the expo even came up. Losing ghouls here, that is painful though. So I wonder if it's not a bit of a mistake here, not giving the aura to the ghouls. With the aura, they would be surviving, so that's the second ghoul down. He's looking for some of his own kills right now though. The good thing is there's no dryads yet, no control. And yeah, that staff saved the Shadow Priest, who isn't gonna be too useful later on. But oh, if he gets this cancel here, this would be massive. But he only has one, he has 2 Wrath of Necromancy, but no corpses to use. So actually that staff was important. Without the staff, this probably would have still survived because now the Dryads are coming in. So the expo does finish.
He doesn't have a town portal, so he can't commit too much. But it's hurt, this expansion. Down to 50-60% maybe once it's done. And then the big push can hit. And it is double Slaughterhouse, which is very, very rare in this matchup. TBC special, kind of.
Yeah. I've actually been seeing it quite a bit from Lucifer, but for mass A-bombs, not really for mass destroyers. So of course, mass destroyers are going to be amazing against the Beastmaster, but then we have the natural counter to destroyers already on the field. It's the Dryads, against whom Fiends would usually be good, but of those we have none at all.
We have the Unholy Aura though, so it's the second Aura for Moon, and both of them are pretty sweet. Keeping this up, this could be level 5. He's of course getting bonus experience as he plays the Beastmaster solo.
Oh, he could just kill this tree. Does he have a TP to get out? He doesn't, but the tree's low. There's only wisp near, two wisps, excuse me, nearby for repair. He could Nova those and kill him off quickly. Oh man, this Thunderhawk is gonna do a lot of damage. The Nova comes in, but pretty damn late. He's certainly gonna lose all of these ghouls. Can he still get the tree? He needs to get this tree, and he will. But it came at a hefty price.
Did you see the splash damage of the Thunderhawk there against the ghouls? I mean, not too many people knew this, like, until, I don't know when. But yeah, level 3 Thunderhawk has splash damage, and against units that hug a little or cuddle a little like ghouls, so goddamn good. And he loses both of the statues here.
Yeah, we've always known splash damage to be really good, especially a cleave attack from the Pit Lord. Dude, I've been seeing some videos actually from 1.30 with, like, you know, Frenzy and high level Pit Lord with claws. And when he has level 2, level 3 cleave, like, I'm the guy who has been memeing about this spell for the longest time, but it's actually looking kind of sick, I have to say, dude.
Would you say that Blizzard for once did a good job balancing?
Dude, I'm not on the balance hate train.
I know, I'm just making fun. Expo
Thank you very much, Weasel Burger, 16-month resub.
How does a Weasel Burger taste?
Like a weasel. How stupid of a question is this?
How does a weasel taste? Did you try?
Like a rodent. You know? Like a mix of a rat and a squirrel, maybe?
Oh, okay, yeah, that's both very tasty.
Yeah.
Good. Level 5.5 Beastmaster already. Stampede is coming, boys.
Oh, the Invis Hog is so annoying. Kills almost the next statue, forces it to morph, and goes for the next statue. Oh, man,
he has two dispels.
This Hog
now.
has war, by the way.
Yep. So much damage.
Oh my goodness. That's a summon for, what, 65 mana? Hell yeah. Give me that kill. Ooh, 2 HP. He's gonna get it. I'm in this bitch!
He dispelled, he coiled the Hog, and it's still not enough. Yeah, the little Chimera.
Against the Hog, dude.
Little Chimera is pretty damn good.
And Moon is like wasting so much experience right now. This is the second camp he's crept since reaching level 5.
Yep.
Would love to have a second hero at this point, but he's playing this solo. His favorite hero.
He also has 1,000 gold. Expansion's still not up. He's staying at 50 supply. Is there still a timing push in for TBC? I mean, he's at about 40 now since he lost so much. And he's putting in Disease Cloud as a set for Illumination.
If he had a third hero and he would be at like 4-3-3 levels, I'd be like, you know, if he's far behind supply, it's fine. He's gonna be fighting against Dryads and Summons, both of which kind of die to heroes plus destroyers. But he's only got 2 heroes, and they're level 3 too, and he's gonna lose an A-bomb for free, which is so much juicy experience. Oh, look at that jump. Close to level 6 now.
Yeah, the A-bombs, I don't know if they're gonna last too long.
Yeah, I mean, like, do you want to play A-bombs against Mass Dryad and a level 3 Hawk?
In theory, it's good, because
I mean,
they're
the
so
Disease
tanky.
Cloud is good, but that's the only thing, I think.
Maybe you want some meat shield for meat wagons. Maybe his plan was to go for some destroyers, some A-bombs, and then, you know, fill up the army with meat wagons for the damage, for the A-bombs to protect them. But since he's losing everything the entire game, it's
Yeah.
hard.
I think double Slaughterhouse in the first place against this strat isn't really good. Like, isn't triple hero Fiends much better?
That's
You can
CBC, man. It
whip the
doesn't matter
Hawk,
what's
he
better.
dies immediately. And then, if the Beastmaster comes in front, you attack quickly, he will have to back, and then you can single out the Dryads. That's the way I think it works better, but alright, well.
It's TBC, man.
Yeah.
You know, this guy ticks a little different. He has his own drum.
Yeah, this time the ticking seems to be, I don't know,
Offbeat.
mistimed. By the way, one more kill and he's level 6. He's got the wand of mana stealing as well, by the way. He's committing hard for this destroyer kill, but the thing is there's not too much damage, really. Yeah, there's a couple of A-bombs here, but they're ensnared, they're getting kited. He kills one Dryad finally. I think that was the first kill. Beastmaster, though. Where's the Hawk, dude? Didn't have the mana, I guess. He gets the kill. Boom! That's level 6! He has the wand of mana stealing still. How much is Stampede? It's more than 150, right?
Yeah, I think so too. It's gonna be a tough one to play against Moon with Stampede. Almost impossible. Second end snare on an abomination. Oh, he eats it up for more mana. That's sweet.
Yeah, for a lot of mana, actually. Unfortunately, it's only a level 1 Nova. Why, even using the Shadow Melt so late into the game on the Archer. Damn.
Moon showing off for his fans.
Yeah,
And
but
the Expo
in that battle, of course, TBC was already far behind, but you would really see the issue with A-bombs. They get kited so easily by the Dryads if the Night Elf player micros them well. I know, A-bombs against Mass Dryads, still don't know about that one. Finally, we have the first Fiend, so here's some piercing damage.
No wagon.
The Disease Cloud is pretty good, though, as we can see on the Dryads right now.
Yeah, but he has
Good
a
thing. Yeah.
heal ward, so kind of easy to counter that at the moment. TBC, what can you do? Moon is breaking upkeep for a long time already. 78 supply. Do we have upgrades? No, not yet. Could scale well with the flute, of course.
You got the shade against the Hawk, by the way.
A player's force
Maybe also for Invisible Beastmaster going for Stampede, but he doesn't even need the Invis.
That's a good point as well. Is this level 3 Cool Beast?
Ah, there's Invis. See?
level
What a
2.
call.
He dispels
Ah,
it! Oh!
TBC.
Like Hasuops back then against Knopf. He didn't even see it. The shade was... Where was the shade? It was at the expo, I think, or somewhere. Yeah,
That was
at the expo. That was pretty cool. But Moon can just go for it again. There's a second shot for a second
forces are
invis.
under
Or he can
attack.
just staff onto the summons, which I think is what's happening here. Or does he want to take the fight? I don't think he does.
Playing with only Dryades at the moment. Okay, Beastmaster's taking this fight now. Summons distracting in the main, attacking the Acolytes in the main. Let's see how well the Dryads are doing against the A-bombs. You said it, kiting them is kind of easy. And
Oh,
the
and the
Destroyers
Moonwell
are
setup right now is so good, actually.
Yeah. It's kind of stupid by TBC to fight right next to the Moonwells, to be honest.
I guess he feels he has to take a fight and win this fight convincingly, this being his only chance to win. And I guess that's kind of true. But here are the summons. This is where the damage really starts ramping up. Does he have the Destroyers there to kill him off quickly? It doesn't really look like it.
Nope. He dispelled a little, but not enough. How long it takes him to get rid of these summons, man? Abominations are dying everywhere.
And they're just doing no damage. The Disease Cloud, yes, but everything else, not so much. Executes the bear at least, but he's 39 supply against 79. That's never a good sign.
Undead heroes are very strong, Remo. Can always turn games around.
Look at the inventory though, he's got one ring.
Yep.
as far as stats buffs go.
Yeah, very rare to see that on LR.
true. Like, what happened to his items?
He didn't creep too much, actually.
The town
He had
is
his Scroll of the
under
Beast, I think he sold that.
A player's forces are under attack.
And an Ankh, that's it. He didn't creep more. And a Wen of Illusion again. Is it Stampede time now? Certainly
May
looks
still be a
like-
little low on mana.
Oh yeah. Well, 150
As he hits throw against the Disease Cloud. Yeah, Disease Cloud, dude. That's doing decent work, but he can't follow up with the kills. Dryads always survive.
better in 1.30.
Yes.
Twice as good.
A player's forces are
You think it
under
would be
attack.
broken if Disease Cloud actually killed units? I thought you were gonna jump to yes immediately, because I think that would be pretty sick, dude.
It would, but you know you can heal before. Oh, Stampede, here we go! Everything's taking damage in the back.
It's a pretty tanky Beastmaster. Oh, rejuvenation on top as well, that's so nice.
Can we dispel, of course? But the base is in shambles. Look
Yep.
at this.
The damage is done, friends.
This is so rough. And the lizards, man, they don't stop. Okay, now TP out and he stopped, but look at this base!
Hell yeah.
One ultimate.
He killed the shop, 2 cigarettes, 2 acolytes. And the graveyard's almost dead as well.
Upgrades now for Moon. 80 supply, still 800 gold.
He's enjoying this game so much right now.
Yeah,
A player's forces are under
It's so awesome when you're owning a game. And it's not quite over yet, but it's so hard to lose this game. Like, he has to try really hard to throw this game away.
He spent 1,000 gold on heal scrolls in like 2 minutes.
It ain't no thing, Neo. It ain't no thing.
Yeah. Living the life. And the hawk is coming in again.
Holla holla. That's all. Gonna get the last ghoul here. No more lumber for you.
He has 2,000 gold. Oh no, that's Moon. He has 100, that's not too good. But he can't build anyway. So he kind of has to win this fight. He kind of has a bad army against a shitload of Dryads. With
Considering how far ahead Moon here is, by the way, he is like trying really hard with these Dryads. And as a compliment, like he's microing these really well. And well, this is GG, as was to be expected.
But it was fun to watch.
Yeah, that was a cool Beastmaster Dryad strat.
Yeah. And we rarely compliment a Beastmaster play. But when Moon is doing it, it's just a different thing.
And once again, Beastmaster, it all revolves around the expansion. He canceled it once? No, he tried to cancel it, didn't get it. I think he didn't even need to cancel it that game.
He canceled it once.
Ah, yeah, and he lost. He killed it once, right?
Yeah.
Where he lost all the ghouls.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of hard to find the right angle, but in the end, it did come up. He lost too much on his way there. I think the important thing is if the expo comes up early, or is trying to come up early, if you sacrifice a lot to get it then, that's okay. But if it comes up late, you don't even need to kill it. You could just go for your tier 3 timing with good heroes and fiends, most importantly. Yeah, once again, TBC, I think, kind of chose the wrong approach there. And yeah, Moon kind of stomped him.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what always happens in the battles between the two. Moon dominating, we're just waiting for the funny stuff that TBC throws out. He's really no match for Moon. Feels like he's very desperate in trying stuff, like trying so much different stuff all the time, and nothing really works.
Yeah, TBC is probably one of those guys. Every day he wakes up, goes to the Netties homepage. Is 1.3 out yet? No. Can't try my necromancers yet.
You really
With
want
a
to
new
try
patch,
that?
I would. Am I muted, by the way?
No.
No, I'm not. With a new patch, he's definitely. I'm gonna bet my good name right here. He's gonna be one of the guys to incorporate quite a bit of those necromancers. By the way, you know who's been cheesing the hell out of ladder with undead?
Nope.
The Great Wall.
Really?
Yeah, he's always been an orc and human player,
Yeah.
and including a lot of tanks and towers and reinforced defenses and invis mortar teams, stuff like that. Plus, flame strike harassment with invis, and geez, in general. But it makes for interesting games as long as you don't have to play against them. But anyways, he seems to have switched to undead, and he's playing a lot of like necro pushes and early expos and stuff like that.
Yeah, nice to see that. The Great Wall's has always been a very creative player coming up with new strategies here and there. I think he's top 25 in the ladder at the moment. Checked it today. Glad to have a player like him in Europe.
Yeah.
And glad to have Yoo-Hoo69 as one of our subscribers. Thank you very much for subbing with a Prime.
Thank you. Madfrog, by the way, has also been playing quite a bit. Must make you happy.
Indeed. I watched
He's been
quite a
playing
bit.
a lot of Dreadlord First Fast expansion.
He is usually playing when I get up and get ready to work, so I always catch his stream for like half an hour to an hour daily. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
The frog. From all the legends we invited to the Warcraft Invitational, like, it was kind of unlikely that he would be the one streaming, but he has good numbers, man. Around 200, 300 viewers all time.
There's still a lot of fans out there from back in the old days.
Understandable.
Hell yeah.
Goat map. Game starts. Map number 2. TBC's map choice. I'm not loud enough. Alrighty. Boosted myself a little. Amazonia it is.
I was hoping for a bigger map here. Some twisted.
Yeah, you want to play Twisted Meadows against Moon. That's right.
Yeah, go Dreadlord first, expand. 3 base versus 3 base. Let's go. That's something I'm also going to be really interested in with the new patch. Is Undead going to be more viable as a multiple base race? It's going to be a lot of interesting questions to be answered in the future.
Yeah.
Once we are on 1.30, but guys, we are not yet on NetEase. They're still working on it.
But the Rust Brain Cup on Saturday and Sunday will be on 1.30.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a big tournament for like $1,500 on 2 spots. That means 1.30 and 8 great players. Can't wait, man.
Yeah,
that's going to be really good.
Yeah, we have some really creative guys in there. We have Lawlight, we have Foggy, we have Lucifer as well, who has been mixing it up already. It's going to be very interesting. Yes.
I agree.
Yes, absolutely.
I agree. Moon in the upper right, wearing yellow this time. TBC in the bottom, going for the blue trunks. And yeah, normal builds by both of them. So no Tavern Hero this time. Do you think it's a Warden?
No.
Or a Keeper? I think it's a Warden. Oh.
No.
Just the Demon Hunter. That's very rare for Moon, to be honest.
Yeah, true. But Warden, she's such an unreliable hero, especially here. Like, if you don't get the merchant creep, the game's kind of over. Like, how the hell are you gonna get level 3? So I don't blame him for playing a little more safely here. What's your drink, by the way, Neo?
Water. Plain water from the tap.
What happened to the monster cans? Have they all been emptied?
I had a coffee today and I slept 14 hours this night, so I feel very...
What? That's usually the amount you sleep through an entire week.
Yeah, you know, I finished the Rocket Beans cast yesterday at like 7. Then I did some Warcraft related stuff until 7:30. And then I fell into my bed. I wanted to rest like a little. Still had my clothes on. And then I woke up. Oh, 7 a.m. Well, let's get rid of the clothes and then sleep some more. So I slept 2 hours more. That was kind of necessary, though.
A player's forces
I
are
feel.
under attack.
So you woke up refreshed and healthy and feeling good, or
Yes.
just slept so much that you were like, oh my
No,
god,
I
need to
am-
sleep some more.
I am like in the greatest shape this year, maybe.
Nice. We had 1 deny so far. Let's see how well TBC is doing this with the lightning shield. Oh, that was close. I've been practicing this on ladder myself, by the way, with the lightning shield, and I have a really good success rate of denying the creeps with the lightning shield, I can tell you. Really good.
A player's
You are
forces
like the loudest hater of people who deny stuff with a lightning shield and you can't even do it yourself.
Dude, I'm serious. Like, I look away at my base for 1 second, I build a ziggurat, and boom, there it is. Every time. But you know, I'm gonna keep on practicing, Neo. I'm gonna get it one day, maybe.
Nice. Detonate there to deny the coil kill on the Wisp, I guess. Circlet and Mantle versus Ring and Mantle. I think kind of even, of course, Circlet always nice for the DH, who is really annoying here.
Yeah. The way Foggy would like to play it as well, very aggressively to see what's going on. Whereas other players may want to look for some more creeping to be done early with the Demon Hunter. You can go for the trolls in the middle, but that's not what he's doing. Not right now anyways. Nice wisp spread here, I really like that. To keep an eye out for where the undead is actually. And good Shadow Melt once again by Moon. And there is no dust yet. Does he have backpack to bring the dust? Not really, right? He's just standing there. Oh, that coil doesn't kill. That was a very ambitious coil.
Yeah, you know there's a mana burn coming, so why not just throw it out?
That's true.
A player's forces
Tech-wise,
are under attack.
what's going on? We have the undead ahead by a couple of seconds, as is most of the time the case. 30 supply, that's a lot of ghouls actually. That's kind of the most you ever go before tier 2.
But
So
the
how many does he
Ziggurat
have?
is late.
3 in the base and 8 in his army. That's 11 ghouls, my goodness.
But his Graveyard is late, the next Ziggurat is late, he will be on 30 for a while. And Moon has 5 archers, so... It's a nice response by the Korean, I think.
And of course, this number of ghouls will delay his tier 3, his second, third hero, fiends, statues, all that stuff by a little bit. But if he keeps all these ghouls alive and attacks with the frenzy timing with scrolls of healing, that could be sick. But Moon should know about this. He's seen a lot of ghouls. And he's going heavy into archers. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this talent play?
Did we see a Huntress Hall? I haven't checked out his base in quite a bit.
He has no Hunter's Hall.
Ah, okay, then it is talent play. Or double shredder even? I don't know, more archers?
There's 2 wisps moving out.
Yeah.
There has to be a
player's
Naga now, of
forces
course.
are under
Yeah,
attack.
Naga, Engine of Wind in the middle, maybe? Yeah, it doesn't have the resources though. Maybe he queued them already?
Is this an AP push?
Without a Huntress Hall, not very likely.
True, I forgot about that.
But yeah, there is the Naga. Maybe Engines of War, or just for Detonate. Or for repairing Shredders. Because he's going to the lab, and he's getting... Dun 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 dun.
He's trying to tickle this altar to death, but that shouldn't quite work. So the Lich is coming out with a Nova that's going to help immensely. He's going to have 2 Novas, and those are going to have to hit pretty well against the ghouls. He's engaging before the Lich comes out. I don't know about that choice, but here is the Lich finally, and the archers wisely retreat. He wants to get the next mana burn out before the Nova, and nice detonate. That means only 1 Nova in this engagement. But now the demon is landing in the surround. That was really close. He almost got out of it. But that is going to force a TP. Gets 1 more ghoul, but this push is certainly over for now. Oh, loses 1 more archer. Ghoul just barely getting away.
And that didn't work out at all. Like, what happened?
Yeah.
Engines of Wind now, but... I have no idea what this push was supposed to accomplish. I mean...
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't supposed to kill. You can't hope to kill your opponent with only archers. Like, that's not gonna happen. You need
Forces are under
glaives
attack.
or APs or hunts or, you know, something of that sort.
Yeah, I was waiting for the Shredder the entire time. The Archer was parked at the laboratory, but he just didn't go for it. Nice keeping
I
my
know.
TC here, getting the Sibi Mask. We have a new sub, by the way. Thank you, Hiasis. I hope I didn't butcher your name here. 11-month resub. It's been a while. Nice to see both of you casting some games less than 3. Oh, yeah, we enjoy the dual cast as well. Way more than casting alone.
If he gets the slaughterhouse, so that's a big kill. Might be worth sacrificing some archers for, and he gets the cancel. And is he gonna go for the Zeppelin as well? He does have the money, but it's getting stolen. Good play by TPC. This is gonna secure the kills on the archers and also saving his own Lich. However, of course, there are archers with piercing damage against Zeppelin, so he needs to be careful with this. And actually, Moon is saving so many of his archers here.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. The Naga is putting a lot of work into this fight. With a lot of control as well. Lich is back on the ground. No Orb of Corruption, of course. His tier 3 is not finished. Mana burn again. He can't hope for another Nova. The ghouls have to carry this.
He's just winning this game right now with archers. That's it. And by the way, this slaughterhouse cancel was so big. With a statue, this looks so different.
Yeah. And
But
now the heroes are
we had
super low.
11 ghouls at one point. Now
Yep.
we have 3.
Yep.
4, excuse me. There was 1 more in the Zeppelin.
Saves this archer. Against the skeleton. Close to level 3. damn, how can you destroy someone with archers like that?
Yeah, and guess what? When you go talents, it's also pretty good to delay destroyers.
That is correct.
Because now tier 3 is finished and destroyer tech is still miles and miles away.
Oh, but look what we're getting here.
Player's
The
forces
Temple
are under
of the
attack.
Damned, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, that's a matchup I've never seen before. Talents against Necros? How
Yeah.
does that work out, actually? It should be pretty good for the Necros, actually, right?
I think so too.
I mean, cycloning skeletons, that doesn't seem like a good idea. But of course, when you already have the wins, you can go into fairies, and fairies are real bueno against Necros.
Oh, that's true. He could just play Mass Furies. But at the moment he's
A
going
player's
talents
forces
only.
are
Has a
under
shredder
attack.
on his base. More lumber. I'm creeping up to 3 and 2.5 now. Finally level 2 for the Lich, and yeah, still no level 3. What?
Look at the lab in Moonspace.
Ooh, sweet!
I haven't seen that in a really long time, actually. Really long time.
Well, there's not a single fiend. There's no destroyers. The Lich is not overpowered. Why not? I mean, why not? It's actually necromancers, by the way.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright. Well, welcome to the TBC games, guys. This is this is a TBC exclusive.
Yeah,
Double
what's it
chimney.
called? Like, you know the kind of circus that has dwarves and women with beard and stuff. You know what I mean? Like a group of
Isn't that a freak show?
yeah, kind of like TBC is the freak show of Warcraft. At least of undead Warcraft.
That's true. I think he's trying for the creep drag with 2 heroes. Turns out
Player's forces
that's
are
not
under
working
attack.
too well.
Purifiers, by the way, very good against everything when there's a Demon Hunter and a Naga.
Yeah. Kind of a crazy spell, right? Fairy Fire. It's gonna get nerfed a little bit in the new patch.
Yeah, but only the duration, not the armor value.
So here's a Dark Ranger, really nice for snowballing with the skeletons. You can also coiler, as long as you have the mana.
That was so sick yesterday at Lucifer vs. Sock. How
player's
many
forces are
skeletons
under
we
attack.
had and how well he used it for Dark Ritual and Death Pact. I haven't seen it, like, in quotes, abused to that degree by any undead. Oh, double Chim Roost, and here come the twin-headed dragons.
Hell yeah. I have actually seen, by 1-0, I have seen Necros beat Chims with a lot of skeleton
Player's forces are under
mages.
attack.
What?
Yeah.
How's that possible? You just have to have a lot of wisps.
Yeah, but you have to bring them as well.
That is correct, yeah. What kind of game was that? Was it a tournament game?
There was some of those round of 32 qualifiers. He played
okay.
it wasn't even a trash night of though. It was, I think, colorful or shishi or something like that. I was pretty impressed when it did work. Twisted Meadows game, of course.
So we go for the Adept upgrade for the Necromancers. Unholy Frenzy on Lich is
A
pretty
player's forces
sweet.
are under attack.
Yeah, I think actually Unholy Frenzy is a really good spell. The problem is the rest of the Necromancer is really shit.
Triple
At
is
least at
amazing.
the moment. Look at this undead army, by the way. 1 Garg, 1 wagon, 1 Necro, 1 statue.
Yeah, you know, diversity.
It's important, especially in today's society.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, the social justice warriors are gonna come for you.
Going more Gargs. Actually not that bad. There is a lot of anti-air, so maybe it is. He has to catch the Chimeras, like, somewhere where the rest of the army is not.
Maybe he's gonna cripple the chimps, Neo. What do you think about that?
That's a good idea. They can't fly away that quick. Expansion, by the way, by Moon. To support more Chimeras. He only has 1 Necromancer, right? Is he going for more? Ah,
Got
there's
2.
a second
He's got
one.
2.
Okay. So, like, this is an all-in push against the expansion, I guess?
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah. So-
Alright, let's see.
He's definitely gonna get this cancel here.
Town
He
is
may not have the
succeeded.
most damage in his army, but it should be good enough. I think. Oh, it's really not much damage. It's
We have
really
to-
not much damage.
Oh, we have hippos. This is not good. The wagon is a little late. We finally get some skeletons, but there's not even mages. Oh no. This looks
One wisp.
brutal.
Well, that.
We have frenzy on the Gargs. Well, that didn't help.
He's got sick attack speed though. Look at
That
this
is
guy.
correct.
Look at this guy. Oh shit,
Oh,
he's
he's
dead.
dead. And the Dark Ranger falls as well. No coil anymore. Poor Lich survives, but without frenzy, there's no chance. DK dies as well. TVC. It's always fun to see you play, but it's always so hard to see you lose.
Yeah, that was a bit of a slamming in both games.
Yep.
And Moon wins, deservedly so.
As always when these two meet. And that means the first best of 3 is over. Moon advances to the winner bracket semi-final and will meet either Fast or Shao KK. There it's 1-1 at the moment.
Oh my god, bless you.
Thank you.
I
And
hope the brains remain in the head.
there's not much left, so it's fine. The game has already been started, so we're gonna wait for the end of that orc mirror, and then we'll see who's gonna be Moon's next opponent. Shao KK, also a pretty interesting player. So yeah, we're gonna take a little break, and then we're back with the next Moon game. Stay tuned, everybody, and check out the stream description for some links and ways to support us, and links where you can find our social media. For example, Facebook, where we're getting close to 5,000. I think we need like 10 more likes or so for the Facebook 5,000. On Twitter, we still need 60 likes for the 3,500, and we are on our mission to 50,000 Twitch followers. Click here the button. We only need 80 more. And of course, there's ways to support us financially as well if you want to do that. But first, we're going to a break. See you in a bit with the next Moon game.